point gained or 2 points dropped there?
2 points lost, mate. You know, I understand we've got 1 or 2 players out on the night, but the 2 goals we're conceding, mate, they're disgusting. Were they a good side? Huffed and puffed. I was expecting that, to be honest. They had lots of energy. But we've given them the 2 goals. Just ask me goalkeeper how many saves he's made. He's made probably 2 in 90 minutes. Okay, I believe their goalkeeper was their centre half. They've protected them well. But we played 2 passes of play, got 2 crosses and scored 2 goals. But from a defensive point of view, and I've praised the defence lately, 2 really bad goals. 2 really bad goals, especially the first one. Might be critical on Nathan into the fact that he had to go in and play right back starting and then coming in as centre half. But there's no one there, mate. He's just got to head the ball. Again, we've got, you know, we played well in patches. The second goal, Darren's only got to put it over the stands, mate. But, you know, to be fair to him, because we always encourage to play, he's played a short one to Mukhtar, but I still thought between the 2 of them, we could have prevented the cross that led to the goal. The positive that I've got out the game, mate, is I haven't lost. And we could have quite easily lost that, especially the chance that they had the last kick of the game. But it's great credit to AFC Liverpool that the likes of Winsford pull the socks up and have a go at you. Because they've done that on 2 occasions this year. And I've said to Rob, if you've done that every week, you might be further up the league, mate. So it's great credit to the lads. I've just told the lads, that's the name. AFC Liverpool, mate. They want to beat you. And that's not just Winsford, that's everyone. You have to deal with that. And if they're going to beat you, make sure they beat you well. Don't give them goals. And obviously you can hear in my voice and my tone, I am upset to the fact of that should have been 3 points for me tonight.
Use this as a learning curve tonight?
They'll have to, mate. And I know, and I've said this before, you know, still carrying injuries, 1 or 2 knocks and things like that. But anyone will tell you, mate, if they play football and you just, you know, if you're playing right back, for instance, and you go centre half, it's just the same, mate, but you're just a little bit further in field. You're just defending as a defender. If you're playing as a midfielder and you're a wide right midfielder, if you come and tuck in, it's only 10 yards difference, mate. It's just a case of passing the ball and a little bit of knowledge in your nut. You know, just said there's young Mukhtar. He's an out-and-out winger, Mukhtar. Played right back for the last don't know how long. So that kid's learned, and he's learning all the time. So it can be done. You know, tonight's performance overall, if it was in, you know, if I marked us out of 10, I'd give us 7. So it's an okay performance against a team that had loads of energy, high energy, tried to get in over the top. They got in a few times, but you know, we've got to be a bit better than that, mate.
Still positives to take from the game though, isn't there?
Yeah, mate, I'm smiling because it's a point gained. You know, you come to these games midweek, like I said to Rob and Kevin, you know, they have players who can come in from Mosley. I'm not being disrespectful, but that's what they can do midweek. So, you know, they've got, there's decent players out there for Winsford who play at a higher level. So, again, you know, I can give a bit of credit to my players that they've matched them in some capacities, but I'm still, you know, it still goes into my head about the goals we conceded, mate, because they haven't really opened us up.
Still struggling with injuries then? Yeah,
massively, mate. And you know, we're not getting no rest by Paul, you know, there's only a couple of days rest, and they go again on Saturday. You know, Liam's had to come off with his ankle again. Willow's had to come off with his knee again. You know, young guys got a little bit of a pull. I know Mike Haven and Darren Torpy are carrying a little bit of injury, so it's just mounting up, mate. The sooner, you know, the midweek games stop, you know, at least he can have some respite and we can get them some proper treatment.
One positive tonight, Jay Robinson up front.
Yeah, he worked hard, young Jay. Put a decent cross in for the second goal, done very well. Again, he's a kid learning the straight into the fact of, you know, even though he plays up there, you know, what type of runs he's got to do. And when he's got to hold the ball up in certain areas. So yeah, I'll always be pleased with Jay because, and again, that goes with all the lads. If you get a little bit of work ethic out of them, I won't question them. It's just, I thought tonight we weren't sort of at it in that aspect of pressing in the areas we should have done. And I am disappointed because I want us to win every game, and if we can't win games, then I expect us to work hard. And I thought at times we worked hard in patches. And when we did work hard in patches, we got our 2 goals, mate. So that tells you there's proof in the pudding. But like I said, maybe the little bit of fatigue is coming. The injuries that they're all carrying, because there is 1 or 2 of them. You know, and hopefully we'll see what happens Saturday. Hopefully I have 1 or 2 back, and we move on to Saturday, I suppose.
Just to finish off, just a quick word about Phil Stafford, former AFC Liverpool captain, now manager of the Litherland Remaker.
It's easy for you to say, mate. Yeah, I believe so, and I wish Phil all the best, and I know that the supporters do in the club too, because he was a good servant for us. He put a lot of games in for us, and he was an honest kid. And for what he's done at McGull, to be fair, mate, he deserves that chance because, you know, we won the league in his first year. And that's hard to do, to win the West Cheshire, especially in your first year, mate, because there's been managers previous who haven't done that. So it's great credit, and I think he's. I know full well that Phil's, because I speak to Phil a lot. I know he used to go out and watch the youth set up and all things like that. So it's credit to him, mate, that he sort of pulled McGull together as a club a little bit. I hope McGull, you know, go on to better things as well. But regards Phil, I thought he's done a tremendous job there, and I can only wish him all the best, mate, because he deserves that chance. They come along, mate, and sometimes you think, is it the right job for him? Well, I'll tell you, mate, it is. And I know full well he'll do well, he'll try his best, and he'll put all the hours God sends into it. So fair play to him, and congratulations, and I really, on behalf of AFC Liverpool, supporters, staff and everyone else, I wish him all the best.
Well, thanks for that. Hard luck tonight and better luck Saturday.
You're not cold, are you? That's why you've interviewed. Cheers, mate, thank you.